In this short clip, I'm going to explain to you how you adjust the rear droop on an RXGT12. The first thing you do, by using the droop screw, which is just in front of the rear spring, is we lower the pod plate down so it's just sitting above the aluminium chassis. You don't want to go too low because you don't want to restrict the movement of the pod. So you want to go as low as you can without restricting that movement there. Once you've done that, next thing I'll do is I will just wind this collar all the way down so we have maximum travel. There's now no suspension there at all. That's fixed right at the top, so nothing can move. And I'll measure the ride height. So the ride height of that is 4.6 millimeters. And we want 1 millimeter of droop. So we very simply just unwind the collar again to lower the chassis back down until we get 3.6 millimeters, like that. And then we have 1 millimeter of pod droop on our rear suspension. Now when I want to adjust the ride height, I don't touch the collar anymore. I adjust the rear axle carriers to higher and lower the axle. Okay, so we've also been asked with the RXGT12, how do we set the tweak? Now, assuming that your chassis is balanced and you have equal weight left and right, we're going to use side tubes, which contain the springs, to adjust the tweak to ensure we have equal pressure on our front tyres. Now on our car we have a small hole at the front, and just by using a ballpoint pen we can lift the front equally, and then I'll just spin the tyres and lower the car down and see which one touches first. You can clearly see that the left front there touches way before the right front. So we have way too much pressure on this side of the car. So what we're going to do is we're going to lengthen this tube to try and equal the pressure. So we've given it half a turn. And we're a little bit closer, so we'll go half a turn more. A little bit less. And that now, as far as I'm concerned, that is now tweaked straight. One last thing I like to check on my cars before I go race is obviously front spring droop. Now obviously springs wear, they start to sag after time. If you have a big impact they can sag as well, so making sure you have equal spring sag left and right also can affect the tweak, or the way the car drives left and right. For me, I just check this visually. I just lift the car, we know the car's tweaked straight, so I just lift the car, make the front tyres just touch the flat plate and just release, and just check I can see equal sag left and right. As long as they're equal and they look equal, then the car should drive straight.